So I would say the first thing to do is not take 20 years to write your first book. Seriously, get out there, write down the story.
Okay.
When I started writing this, I did not even know whether I could do it. And I remember talking to a mechanical engineer who worked at the same company that I did. And I said, we talked about it a little bit. And I says, can I do this, or is this going to be a crappy book? And he said something that 20 years later really still sticks with me. He said, you're not going to write a great book until you write a bad book. Get
Wow.
out there and write something. And if it's good, wonderful. If it's not good, don't worry about it. Go write another one. Write something
Another
until
one.
you're satisfied with it.
Mhm.
And that may be, and I again, did I write a good book or a bad book? We'll let people decide that.
Right.
But I took 20 years to write it because I wanted to make sure that it felt like a good book to me. Um, and then you have to decide, how are you going to publish the book? Are you
Mhm.
going to go the route of traditional publishers, which is really hard? You got to write a lot of letters. You got to talk to a lot of people. You might want to get an agent. Um, and most people are going to get turned down. So then you say, well, do I want to self-publish this? Or there's a hybrid system where that was kind of how I started this, was a hybrid where it was published by a publishing company, but it wasn't a traditional publishing company. In a traditional publishing company, they would print 10,000 or 50,000 books, and they would distribute them and sell them. They're
Mhm.
investing a lot in this book. Um, you could do that as a self-publisher if you've got the money. Most authors don't. Most new
Mhm.
authors don't have that kind of money. In a hybrid situation, they're doing a lot of the work. They've got some of the distribution going on. They know how to set it up. They're not going to print books. It's going to be a print on demand kind of thing. So they're not taking a
Mm.
big risk. You're not taking a big risk.
Yeah.
But these are ways to do it. So you get out there and you put your book out there, and you may put it on Ingram Sparks, or Amazon. There's a whole bunch of places. There's Apple Book. There's a lot of places where you can and should publish it, and
Mhm.
a couple that you probably shouldn't.